Before I introduce our speaker this afternoon, or our facilitator, I just want you to understand a little bit about our structure, or how this afternoon's masterclass is going to work. I'm going to be handing over to our facilitator, who will do a presentation for about 40 to 45 minutes. And then we've kept aside about 15 to 20 minutes for a Q&A session. So please, while you're watching the masterclass, while you're engaging with the content, please do let us know your thoughts or any questions you may have. We really want the session to be interactive. So I'm also going to be posing a few questions to you during the session as well. So please make use of the Q&A function. It's important for us to hear from you. It just makes the experience that much greater for all of us. And so we can really get a sense of where the group is. It's always a lot of fun. Please don't stress if you are having technical difficulties. The session is being recorded and you will be sent a copy of the session to your email address that you registered with tomorrow. So all you really have to do is sit back, relax, enjoy the session, and engage with us. It's going to be a fantastic afternoon. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome our facilitator, Sandeep Carnaday, who has a bachelor's degree in information technology, an MBA in international business from London, and over 10 years experience in digital marketing. If I look at some of his expertise listed in his CV, we're talking about web-based applications, customer satisfaction, visual merchandising, retail marketing, search engine optimization, web analytics, the list goes on and on. So I can say to you participants, we're in amazing hands this afternoon as we get into the subject of digital marketing. A very good afternoon to you, Sandeep.
Hi, good evening everyone, and good afternoon also, because few participants are from South Africa and other parts of the globe. So hi, yeah.
Absolutely. Good afternoon and good evening. Very true. Very true. We have a global experience happening. So welcome. We're absolutely thrilled to have you with us. First up, Sandeep, I'd like to kick off this masterclass by asking you a question. What is digital marketing? If we can start from there, what is digital marketing and how does that differ from more traditional marketing methods?
Correct. Cool. So thank you so much, Robin. So I'll just start off with my presentation now. So today, in this particular presentation, we are going to discuss multiple things about digital marketing. So I'll be moving on to the question which Robin just asked me, that what is digital marketing? So guys, digital marketing is, in simple words, marketing on digital platforms like mobile phone, platforms like iPad, tablets, right? We use computers, laptops. So whatever advertisements we see on those particular platforms is nothing but a digital marketing, right? Now, moving towards to the next thing, which Robin just asked me about, what is the difference between traditional and then the digital marketing, is that the traditional marketing, as all of you must be aware, like marketing on the hoarding, marketing into the newspaper, marketing on to the magazines, television, radios. So all those ATL things, those all comes under traditional marketing. And then the digital marketing over into the other part is marketing on social media websites via using the devices like mobile phones and the laptops, which I just mentioned. And apart from that, I should not be forgetting to mention about smart TVs. So nowadays, during this lockdown, all of you must be, live streaming your Netflix, or maybe if you are from India, then you must be live streaming on Hotstar, you must be live streaming YouTube. So you might be checking or seeing the ads on these smart TVs also. So digital marketing, the difference between these two is quite clear, that, okay, this is the traditional marketing like newspaper hoardings, and whatever we see onto the digital platforms is what is the digital marketing. Now, the best difference between these two is the cost. All right. So over here, I should not be forgetting mentioning about the cost, because you can see on my screen right now that traditionally, if we want to reach out to the 2000 number of audience, okay, we need to spend, if we are doing it from newspaper, we will have to spend approximately $250, that too for per day. All right. And on the other side, if you will see, if I want to reach out to 2000 audience with the help of digital marketing, I can utilize the search, Google search or social media. Okay. And I can reach out on mobile phones or laptops, that too at the fraction of cost that is up to like $50 or $75, which is like 300% lesser than whatever we compare into the traditional way. And then the main focus I would like to tell you is this, that internet of minute, the difference, the main difference in a traditional and digital marketing is this, that every 60 seconds on social media, like facebook.com I'm talking about, is 1.3 million logins are happening. All right. This is what is happening in every 60 seconds on digital platforms. Every 60 seconds 4.7 million videos are being viewed on YouTube, right? Every 60 seconds 400,000 apps are getting downloaded from app stores, whether it is a iPhone or whether it is an Android, right? So this is what the major difference is. Now if I have to compare traditionally, I don't think so at a time 400,000 people are opening the newspaper, and we can't even quantify that, isn't it? Right. So the next thing is the analytics, right? So the difference, the major difference is whatever we promote, whatever marketing we do on digital platforms is measurable, right? You can see on my screen right now, I have taken a screenshot from one of our clients itself. Okay. So when we give training to our students, we give it on the live projects. So this is one of the screenshot which I have taken from one of our client only. They are into healthcare industry, and you can see this is just the data for the last 5 days. And over here we can see they are getting users from different channels. So the dimension is quite clear to us that okay, we are getting users from organic search, or they are coming from direct means they are coming to your website directly by typing your domain name. Social means they are coming from social media websites. So this is what is quite clear for us on digital marketing with the help of analytic tools. So we can see how many users we have received, how many are new users, how many are sessions. Okay. So this way we can quantify and we can see and track the performance of all the activities, whichever we are doing on digital platforms. So this is one of the major difference again. And then the next, again, I want to share one more analytics slide with all of you, that this is the analytics of social media like Facebook. So over here also we can see different channels and different multiple metrics with respect to our active users. We can see our monthly active users, we can see our weekly active users, we can see our daily. And the main thing which is very important is a channel breakdown on social media also, wherein we can see that the breakdown is given with respect to Instagram, with respect to Facebook, and the numbers are quite clear, and those are approximately true. Okay, so it's quite easy for us to track whatever activity we do with respect to digital marketing, and that is the major difference I would like to say. Yeah.
That's amazing. So we're seeing some common themes coming through between the differences regarding cost, pure reach. I mean, your figures of the internet a minute are amazing that that's happening, right now as we're sitting here, those numbers. And I'm sure every business wants to be a part of those numbers. But what is amazing that comes out is the information we can track, the conversions we can track, the budget and our return on investment becomes that much more interesting that we can track. What I want to do is just pose a quick question, because we did try this at Regenesys, a digital marketing approach to these masterclasses. And I'd like to pose a question to our participants. Please do answer in the Q&A function. But how long do you think it took us as Regenesys to have 1,000 students registered on today's digital marketing masterclass? Take a guess how long you think it took us to get 1,000 registered participants for today's masterclass, because as Sandeep says, we want to use live case studies. This is one example of how we did that as Regenesys. So thank you, Sandeep. And while those answers are coming in, I'd like to ask you, can you give us some examples of where digital marketing is being used? Now that we understand the differences and we're starting to see the importance and the beauty thereof, can you show us a bit about where it's being used currently?
Sure, definitely I will. So over here again, I have slide. Everything is on the slide. So I am really tempted to show everything on the tools, but it's for all, and that's why I have to put it on to the slides. So guys, we can see over here on my slide that the digital marketing is being used by various industries, right from telecom, FMCG, education, BFSI, automotive, transport, pharmaceuticals, agro, and the list is long. And digital marketing is something which a small business, or if you are a Amazon seller, I repeat myself, a lot of you must be aware about Amazon seller. If you are even an Amazon seller, you can do digital marketing. All right, so it's not limited to any size of business. Basically, it's from small businesses to the large businesses like McDonald's, Apple. Even in that case, I would like to tell you that NASA is utilizing digital marketing quite well. They have more than 400 plus social media accounts, guys. You will not believe that kind of engagement they are getting from their social media handles by spending, or by sharing the things about aeronautics, by sharing the things about space. Same way, as a small business also, you can keep sharing the small updates or small product related things of your particular business or service on social media or on digital platforms like blogging and all, right? And then you can definitely get mileage out of it. So these all are the places where digital marketing is being used. Yeah.
That's amazing, and I love to hear that NASA is also in on the game, and it just shows us it's nothing to there's no barriers to this. As a small business owner, I need to get on digital marketing. I need to be out there during this time and have a strategy regarding this. I love what you said there. It's for everyone, not just your big business anymore. So thank you to our participants who have tried to answer our question. It took us as Regenesys to get 1,000 participants registered. It took us 7 days. And if you think in terms of a traditional marketing campaign, we would have needed a lead time of about 2 months or so to be able to get those kinds of numbers. So that was fantastic for us to see the power of digital marketing. So Sandeep, as we continue this journey with you, could you please take us through some of the important components of digital marketing? Let's break that down a little bit.
Sure, no problem. So this is something which is very important for all of our participants to understand, that there are various components are there into the digital marketing. Few of the components we were just discussing, and we will try to relate. I will definitely, try to simplify it for you all, okay? So that you can understand each and every aspect of digital marketing, all right? So when we talk about the components of digital marketing, the basic and the main component of digital marketing is your website. All right, so guys, the way for businesses, the way we have physical locations, we have shops, we have restaurants, we have offices, same way in digital world, website or blog is our property. All right, so the basic and very important component of digital marketing is having a website of your own. All right, and then the list goes on with respect to different aspects, okay, like search engine optimization, like social media marketing, search engine marketing, email marketing, mobile marketing, web analytics. And I'm going to give you the details of each and everything one by one. All right, so over here you can see on my screen now, I just mentioned about search engine optimization. So guys, search engine, first thing you guys must be thinking, whenever we say I want to search something, what the first word which comes in our mind is Google, right? So we think about Google first.
Definitely Google.
Correct. So first thing comes in our mind whenever we think about, searching something is Google. So search engine optimization is totally related with search engines, okay, like Google. So it's the process of optimizing our website for certain keywords which are related to our business. Okay, like you can see on my screen, groceries online. If you want to buy something, like maybe it is a grocery, maybe it is a mobile phone sometimes, right? Maybe if it is a restaurant also, if you want to search like best or good restaurant near me, right? What you do, we do Google, and then we get the results like this, the way you can see on my screen. Yeah. So to get ourselves ranked on the higher position, whenever a user searches something on the Google, the process is called as search engine optimization. All right. Now, to understand search engine optimization, I would like to tell you guys how search engine works. Okay. Now, when we started discussion about the important components of digital marketing, I told you that we need website, right? Even Google is one of the kind of a business only. Facebook is also a business, right? They have these websites. Google.com is a website. Facebook.com is a website. Similarly, you will also have your own website, correct? But what is the different thing that Google does to become a search engine is they have their own database. All right. So it's a directory. It's nothing but a directory. The way you must be having your directories like yellow pages and all, correct? So same way, search engine is also nothing but a directory. Okay, but it's a global, right? Now over here, you can see on my screen, Google also has their own database, the way your website also must be having. Okay, you might not be, technically sound about it, but I will try to make it simply, simple for you. So everything has a database. Everything has a files. The way you have your images stored on your mobile devices, same way Google has stored the information of the various websites which are available on the internet. www, which is World Wide Web, are stored on their database. All right. If anything is there, guys, do not hesitate, please. You can definitely ask into the Q&A. Robin will help me out with the, those questions, and I will be more than happy to answer all of those. All right. And what happens is Google has one software which people call, like marketers call it as a robot, they call it as a crawler, they call it as a spider. Why they call it as a spider, because we call internet as World Wide Web. World Web comes in there, so that is how spider. So Google has a spider. It crawls each and every website which is available on the web, correct? It stores that data on their database, and what happens, that data gets processed by different software which we can call it as an algorithm. Okay, what that algorithm does is it decides for which keyword which website should be ranking. All right, I'll repeat, that particular algorithm, once spider has crawled, it has stored the data on the database, algorithm will scan all the database, entire database, and it will decide which website should rank for which keyword. The way we have seen just now, groceries online, you can see big basket is ranking because algorithm has already decided that this website should rank for this particular keyword. Okay, and that particular process is already defined, and we want to fulfill all the parameters which algorithm has defined, and that process is called as SEO in simple words. So we fulfill all the parameters of algorithm, that's it, our website will rank. The way we fulfill all the parameters to get admission in MBA, correct, to get jobs, what we do, we, we become qualified for that particular position. Same way we need to qualify our website to rank on the search engines, and that process is quite simple, which is search engine optimization. So let's have a look at it, that how we can optimize our website. So you can see on my screen, on page optimization is there, off page optimization. There are two types of activities which we need to do. I'll be telling you in a in a brief, that on page is something, what, the way I just gave you the example, we qualify ourselves to get a job, right? We create CV, right? We have our own resume, we submit that resume first, correct? So that is what is our on page. Okay, so that is what is our credential, primary credentials. And then comes the off page. Okay, now what is off page, the references which we give. So if you give the reference of your previous director, previous boss, or if you are coming out of school, then your lecturer, your professor, or your dean, director, correct? So if such kind of references are given to you, definitely you are eligible candidate to get that job. The chances will increase, right? And then everything depends on your performance. That's for sure. So same way, your SEO should be completed with respect to your website. So your website should have title. Your website should have proper description. The page layout should be nice. The UI UX means user interface and user experience should be done properly. All right. So there are various aspects of SEO which we need to fulfill, so that algorithm will definitely help us to get our website ranked on higher positions on the search engine. Okay. And off page, in other words, what we need to do, the way you guys are talking about our master classes on your own social media, like join this masterclass on digital marketing, data science, AI, it's nothing but a reference. You guys are, the promoters in a different way. So what when Google will crawl your profile, Google will see, okay, so people are talking about Regenesys with respect to digital marketing. People are talking about Regenesys with respect to MBA. Then for such keywords like digital marketing program, MBA college, or MBA school, business school, regenesis.net starts ranking. And that is what is nothing but a reference building. All right, guys. So this is the entire process of SEO. I hope you guys might have understood about it, because I'm going to move towards the next component of digital marketing now. All right. So if is there any question is there, let me know. So I would definitely more than happy to assist. Any question, Robin?
No questions at the moment, but people are really like the way you brought that across in terms of our CV, and that there's a lot of comments about how now they understand the SEO much better. So thank you for that.
Welcome, welcome. So let's move towards the next important aspect of digital marketing, which is social media marketing. All right. Now you can see on my screen the social media. The SEO is related to what? It is related to search engine. Correct. Then social media marketing is related to social media websites like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, even Quora in that case. Quora is a forum, but at the same time, we should not call it as a general directory or something. It's end of the day, it's a social media website. You know why? Because it's a forum, Q&A forum, and that comes under social. All right. So that is why social media marketing is also one of the important aspect. The way under off page of SEO, I was just telling you guys that we need references. So these are the websites which definitely help us. And apart from that, Facebook itself has billions of users on it, right? Twitter itself has got billions of users on it. Quora has billions of people registered with it. Same thing with Instagram. LinkedIn is a professional looking website. You can do B2B advertisement over there, right? So we are going to discuss about Facebook ads now. All right. So this is what the social media marketing is all about. So I would like to give you a simple example over here. The major difference in social media marketing and then the search engine optimization is that over here, social media marketing is totally relevant with traditional marketing. You know why and how? When you drive on the highways, you see billboards like large holdings. When you travel by the trains or metros, you see a lot of advertisements beside you. Same thing with social media, right? Why do you go on social media? To get the updates from your friends, from your colleagues, from your family, relatives, from the brands which you follow, from the influencers which you follow, right? What is happening? The content is getting consumed, right? And in between Facebook or Instagram, they post up the ads in between, whether you like it, whether you are looking for it or no, right? So I would like to tell you over here that if you really want to be, if you really want to get a mileage out of your social media ads, think out of the box. All right. And that is how content marketing is very, very important to you. All right. Always think about what kind of content the user will engage with. Okay. And mostly impulsive buying products really do good on social media. The way whenever we go to shopping mall, We don't want mobile phone, for example, sorry, mobile accessory, for example, like mobile cover, but still we sometimes might end up buying it. We don't think, or we are not that hungry, but still we buy McDonald's burger sometimes. We don't want that particular t-shirt, but still we end up buying. Same thing is with social media. All right. So products which are quite impulsive, decision making is quite quick, those will sell off like anything. But at the same time, industries, the way I told you in the beginning, a lot of industries are marketing on digital platforms, right? Even NASA. So why they are doing this on social media? Because they want to make people aware. And that is how social media is related to traditional marketing. I hope it is clear to all of you. So whatever we see on social media, why companies like real estate companies, even in that case, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, they do advertise. You don't buy by watching that particular ad. You go on search engine with some intention. You might search Mercedes showroom near me. Your intention is quite clear. You want to buy Merc. But on social media, it's little bit different, but the entire game depends on the target audience. And that kind of functionality is available on social media for us. I really want to target someone who can buy my product. Definitely, you can do that. Even if you have a product starting from, let's say, 10 rands and going up to, I don't know, whatever the cost is, right? The limit, you can advertise it on social media, no problem at all right. It will definitely bring in the best result out of it if you do it in a proper manner, and that too the fraction of cost, as we discussed just before some time, the cost to reach to the 2000 audience, same way. All right, so let's come back to this particular discussion of social media marketing, like Facebook ads. Here you can see I have mentioned it quite clearly. If you want to advertise on Facebook, guys, then you need to have a business or community page. Okay. With your profile, you won't be able to advertise. Okay. And it's very simple to create. When you log in on Facebook, there is a create button. I'm just giving a hint to you. Click on that create button and you will get an option under that drop down as a page. And definitely once you click on that, this is the screen you will land upon, the one which you can see on my screen right now. Okay. And then choose business or brand and then go ahead, create your Facebook page and start advertising on Facebook with this kind of marketing objectives. So can you see on my screen now? Again, to advertise on Facebook also, we have multiple types of objectives, marketing objectives. See, whenever we have a business, we have some or the other objective, whatever we want to achieve, we know our goal, correct? And to achieve that, we have multiple options like objective wise available on Facebook. Okay, so few to mention are awareness, consideration and conversion. And over here I would like to give you an idea about the traditional, not traditional, like marketing logic. What is the funnel of marketing? It's AIDA, AIDA, right? Social media is based on that: awareness, interest, desire, and then the action, right? AIDA. And same way over here also you can see awareness is there, consideration is also there, then the conversion is also there. So you can choose the goal which you want to achieve and then you can create your campaign. And that is what the beauty of Facebook, and it will definitely allow you to reach to the target audience. If you know your target audience very well, it will allow you to target them and definitely you can achieve the goal which you want to achieve for your business. Okay. So the next thing is KPI, which I have mentioned just for FYI, that over here you can see that multiple campaigns are there. And on the right hand side, you can see the metrics like budget, results. You know, you can get the conversion for your real estate firm I'm talking about. All right. Like you're selling your real estate, your apartment for let's say 1 million rands. Okay, but you will get the conversion for that particular apartment, the lead, the inquiry, at a fraction of cost. You know, you might get it for 10 rands or 20 rands. That kind of potential you have on social media, guys. And these are the metrics which are very very useful for you to understand, like reach and impression. As a social media marketer, knowing what reach is and knowing what impression is very very important to you. So reach, I would like to tell you like in a simple words. So you all are like, let's say 400 or 500 users right now available. So that is what is a reach right now. Okay. And impressions, few of you must be going back, few of you must be facing some issues with the internet. Maybe you might be logging off, login again. So those all are impressions. So that many times I am giving you impression of my screen to you. So impressions will be on the higher side, whereas reach will remain steady if the users set of users is steady. Okay. So 10 people have seen your ad has been reached to the 10 people, but those out of that 10, all people have seen your ads twice. So your impressions will be 20, your reach will be 10. And that is how this metric is mentioned over here. Then you have C cost per result, like whatever amount you spent and whatever conversion you get. So it's like cost spent divided by conversions, right? It's quite simple formula. So profit and loss kind of stuff, you can definitely get out of it. Everything is measurable as mentioned by me earlier. Yeah. Now, let's go to the next component. So before moving towards that, just have a look at my screen. These are the few ads which you might have seen on your Facebook, your Instagram, your LinkedIn, like a couple of ads from MTN South Africa. They are promoting this ad for, they're promoting this ad for, the application which they want users to download. Then there is a BMW. They are promoting their 2 Series Grand Coupe. Then there is Zomato. They are promoting their online food delivery application. Then there is Netflix, which is, they might have launched some new web series and they're promoting that promo over here, right? So this is how various companies are utilizing social media marketing for their promotions. All right. So before I begin again, go to the next component. Any questions are there in the Q&A?
So there's a few questions. There's a
Okay.
lot of people saying they're finding it very practical, and I have to agree. I love the fact that my website is like my house of my business, and all these other components are the bricks, and I need to have a CV. And so I'm loving that. Thank you. It's really making it real and practical for me and us in this masterclass. Just a quick question. Someone has asked, please, if you could explain impressions again.
All right. So impressions. Let's say you are going on a highway. All right. You take a U-turn. On the left-hand side, before taking the U-turn, you have seen one banner. All right. So the reach of that banner is one. So only one vehicle is there on the road, which is you. You are going on that particular road. You have seen that banner. So one impression, one reach. Now you took U-turn. Again, second time that particular banner you have seen. Okay. Or let's assume that same advertisement is placed after 10 kilometers. So reach will remain one, impressions will become two. Same user, but same user has received multiple impressions. I hope it is clear now. Yeah.
That's great. Thank you. Another question please, you explained the funnel of marketing, the AIDA. Could you quickly run through that again, starting at
Okay.
awareness?
Right. No problem. Fine. So over here, guys, whenever we launch something, like just now, I have shown you the advertisements over here from Netflix. This is from BMW. So what is this? This is awareness. Okay. Now, the next thing is consideration. Once you are aware about, oh, wow, this kind of content is available on Netflix. Now what? Come on, now you need to download my app, right? Okay, you have downloaded my app. Now what? You need to register. So funnel. First, I made you aware about my content. Then you took interest in it. You downloaded my app. And now what you did, you have registered. So awareness, consideration, conversion. So traffic helps us to drive traffic on our mobile application or on our website. Engagement helps us to increase our followers. See, there are a lot of things, guys. uh, 10 hours are not enough. If I want to talk, if you allow me, definitely
For
I will.
sure.
Okay, so multiple things are there, but in short and simple and crisp, awareness, first make your people aware, like make your audience aware about your existence. Show them the content with which they will start engagement with by visiting your website or mobile application. And finally, bang, give them show them a content wherein you want them to take action, which is conversion. That's it. Okay. So industry wise, it will keep on changing. even if I have to say, remarketing is one of the really, sorry, I missed on it, I guess. So remarketing is one of the best feature which digital marketing allows, guys, which is there on Facebook also, which is there on Google Ads also. So remarketing is something, when you get engaged with my content, like when you have seen Netflix video, the same video you will see again and again whenever you log in on Facebook, you log in on Instagram, you log in on Snapchat, you log in on, you go on Quora, maybe you will find this text ad. You go on Google, you go on other website, you will find a video over there of Netflix. Brand starts following you, guys, with the help of remarketing. And that is one of the best feature of digital marketing, because it allows your brand to increase the recall rate. And what happens, recall rate increases when when we were speaking about searching. First thing came in your mind was Google, right? Why? Because we know Google is a search engine, it's a brand. When we think about smartphone also, I really don't know, I'm not going to go into this as such, but again, I would like to give this example. When we talk about smartphone, I don't know, 90% people might say the first thing comes in their mind is iPhone, maybe. But yes, Android also comes. But yeah, like let's say 50-50. Let's not get into that debate. So smartphones, Android or iPhone. Okay. So this is kind of brand building you will have to do. See, I'm giving these big examples just so that you will understand. I can give you the example of baby oil also. You can target a user with the help of social media who is about to become a parent. All right. So that kind of functionality is available for you. And if that particular person or user is getting engaged with baby related products or baby related content, your ad will be shown to them. And that is
It's
the,
incredible.
all right.
It's
And
absolutely incredible and powerful.
correct, correct. So this is how the funnel is. I hope it is clear now.
It is, thank you. And I have to say, on that remarketing, I was looking at a product the other day on a website, and I got to the cart and I didn't check out or pay for it. I was just interested in how much it cost. And that advert has followed me all over Instagram, Facebook. And what's interesting is the call to action that's come up has been, did you forget something, with a question mark, which I thought is so clever, because they almost had a sale with me before I got distracted. So it's really, really powerful. So thank you for that. Just a quick question to our participants before we go on. We'd like to get a sense of where you are in terms of your own businesses and departments. Have you guys made a shift to digital marketing, or are you still using a more traditional marketing approach? Is there a mix? If you could let us know in the Q&A, we'd love to hear about your experiences so far. That would be fantastic for us. But in the interim, Sandeep, if we could carry on, now that I understand this and the basis, and I have my framework as a business, what tools should I be using for digital marketing?
All right, no problem. So before moving towards the tool, I would like to quickly give a brief introduction about Google Ads. All
Sure.
right. Yeah. So again, the way social media has allowed us to advertise on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, same way Google search engine marketing allows us to advertise on entire web, which includes search engine also. Okay. So various types of adverts can be created on Google Ads with search, display, the advertisements which you see whenever you go on the entire web, any website, go on TripAdvisor, you will see the ads on it, right? Go on Make My Trip, you will see the ads on it. Even in that case, if I have to say the biggest retail company in South Africa, for example, if they allow, Google will show your ad on those platforms too. So for small businesses, I would like to tell you, Google gives you the functionality which allows you to advertise or show your ad to people who are interested in those products. So let's say Amazon is advertising on television, Amazon is advertising on newspaper also. But as a small e-commerce retail company, people who have visited Amazon, I can show my ad to them. And that kind of functionality is available on Google, which is missing on social media, I should say. But moreover, Google and social media definitely works hands in hand with respect to display. Okay. So the CPA, the metrics, if you see on my screen, those are like little bit changed over here, like clicks, Over here on Google, people will talk more about clicks. People will talk about cost per click. We can understand how much we are spending per click. We can understand what is the cost per conversion. The way we understood on Facebook, same way over here also we can understand that. All right. So this is how we can see. And then there is something called as a CTR, which is click through rate. And I would definitely like to little bit elaborate on it, that it is the ratio of clicks and impressions. If the impressions and clicks ratio is quite good, believe me, you will win the game of digital marketing. That is the secret. So everything has a secret in it, right? So digital marketing secret is a CTR. It's not always about conversions. Yeah. Okay, so let's move towards to the next slide, which is about ads. So these are the couple of ads which are there available on the web. You can see on my screen right now. From over here, you can see the search ad. Over here, you can see the remarketing and the brand ad. So Lead Squared is the CRM software. And I would like to add on over here that these particular softwares, whichever company uses, let's say I am using it. So I saw their advertisement, and these are the ads which I have seen, guys. I am not taking it from internet. I have taken the screenshots of my own screen today itself, that I wanted to show you. Okay, these all are the ads which I saw today on the web, and this is what you must be also seeing. But you might not be aware. Okay, this is what is called as a Google display ad. So these all, you can see the images of cars, and over here you can see the black TikTok ads and SEMrush. Even TikTok is advertising on Gmail. So that is the Gmail ads, right? See the power of Google. Social media wants to advertise their products on Google. So yes, end of the day, Google is Google, right? Yeah. So I'll come to the tools now. So over here, just now, Robin, you asked me that what are the tools. So these are the tools which we have already discussed, couple of tools. So Facebook is there, Twitter ads is there, Moz is there, which we can use in SEO. Google ads is there. Then the other important components were email marketing. Yeah, so email marketing wise, MailChimp is something which we can use. With the help of MailChimp also, by sending the emails to our customers, we can keep them updated or aware about our products or updates, right? So these all are the tools which we can utilize in digital marketing. Yeah.
Amazing, thank you. So I'm just looking at some feedback from our participants, and the group is quite mixed. Some of our participants are really using digital marketing quite strongly in their approach. We've got some people who are still using traditional, and then there's the middle, which is using a mixture, especially when they talk about customer segmentation, where they're using more of the social media channels for their younger, more youth type of customers, and the more traditional methods for older, sort of older population. But a lot of people commenting and seeing the need now, given lockdown, given COVID-19, to make a shift.
Correct.
So given what we've seen from our participants, Sandeep, could you perhaps summarize why it's important, and I think why the timing now? Why should we be moving towards digital marketing?
All right, no problem. Yeah. So over here, you can see on my screen right now, why digital marketing. So by now, I think if I ask any one of my participant, they might answer this question, the kind of explanation we gave, right? But again, I would like to explain this for few. So digital marketing is a medium of communication, and it is the future of marketing. Okay, that is for sure. And it's happening since last decade, right? Like since 2010, mostly. Apart from that, the main why digital marketing, because it has the potential of automating the things, guys. Whatever we discussed just now, whether it was a Google campaign, whether it was a Facebook campaign, the activities which we perform, those can be automated. We can really we can set up a automation process, and our business will be on a pilot mode. All right. See, I will not recommend you as a business owner to go on a pilot mode, but yes, you can. Okay. The other feature is that whenever you do any kind of lead generation marketing or a business like sales on e-commerce website, you can automate the process with the help of, if you are running a retail store, you have an e-commerce website, you get orders there, and then money gets transferred to your bank, automated, correct? If you have a lead generation campaign, if you are a real estate company or an education company, in that case, you get an inquiry, it can directly go from Facebook to your lead management system directly. So that kind of automation is also available. So this is something which I'm talking about process. But apart from that, you can automate your campaigns too. So let's say I'm going for a holiday, or let's not talk about holiday now because we are under lockdown. So let me talk about lockdown now. Let's say I am not having internet right now. Okay, I have my campaigns running, and I can create a automation or automated rule for my campaign wherein if I am spending 10 rands for one conversion, I should pause my campaign. I don't want to waste my money if I am getting the conversion at 10 rands per conversion. Okay, that kind of automated rule you can set up, and even you don't have access, still that can go. Apart from that, the way you just told me that few of our participants are from the background where they are using social media, they must be aware, or if you are not aware, I would like to tell you, you can automate your social media entirely. My colleague, even me, we do automation with respect to our social media posting. We have our posts scheduled for entire next month. NASA, I gave you the example, right? They have 400 plus social media channels. Do you think they have a user who is sitting and posting it? No, it's already been scheduled. Everything is automated, you know. The content is ready and it's on the particular day it will go live. That's it. And we think, oh wow, this is the update which it's coming now. No, it has been planned before 1 week, maybe before 1 month. Okay, so that kind of process is there. And then definitely as a business owner, I want to talk about sales. Yes, sales automation is possible. Okay, and then the next thing which we discussed about is a ROI. Yes, ROI is a measurable and quantifiable near accuracy. And with the help of analytics, just now I have shown you a couple of screenshots of analytics, right? So with the help of analytics, definitely you can understand each and everything: cost per click, cost of conversion, and everything, so on and so forth, like right from impressions and reach. Then just imagine what all things we can understand, right? Apart from that, yes, with digital promotions, you can encourage your customers to stay active online, answer your customers' queries, and let them know that you are still there. Definitely, in this current situation, there are various brands where the physical, stores they have, and people do go to those stores and visit them. Telecom companies, let's say, or maybe a retail company which is having a huge setup, like kind of a Walmart. But for example, even they are functioning right now, but even if suppose they don't function, for example, still they can interact with their social media platforms. Guys, you might be aware about QR codes, barcodes. What is that? The technology is not far away that everything is going to be contactless now, right? Scan. When you go outside, you will be getting your product in your hand. Forget about getting it in the hand, you might get it delivered at your home. Why it is happening? It's happening because of digital transformation. Okay, and digital marketing will be the key factor into this transformation. All right. And then the next thing which is I would like to tell you about is IoT, Internet of Things. You might have heard about this word in artificial intelligence. So same thing which I was just discussing right now, like scanning a barcode and getting you the products delivered at your home. You might have seen videos on the YouTube wherein people moving in a car in a retail shop like IKEA, correct? Um, Apart from that, I would like to give another example. These exhibitions now, during this lockdown, exhibitions have also gone digital. They have started organizing exhibitions online, and definitely how they are promoting it with the help of digital marketing. All right, guys. So this is what the ecosystem which is there with the help of digital marketing. Okay, and I would like to say something for my students. Basically, digital marketing skills are in demand by industry, and it is expected to generate more than 2 million jobs by 2021, right? So yes, that is what I would like to say. This is why digital marketing is important. And apart from that, there is a study also done by Adobe Analytics. Few of you might be aware about Adobe. So we use Photoshop and all. So the research says 92% of all organizations say it's important to invest in content marketing over the next 3 years. Guys, this particular study was done before COVID-19 outbreak. Now this figure must be 100%.
Mm.
All right. So you can imagine, well imagine, right? So yeah, this is why you should learn digital marketing. Okay. Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you. It makes complete sense, and I think I'm so fascinated by this and the reach and what is possible and how we can connect to people even in lockdown. You know, take a small, whether we're a small business or a great corporation. I think the importance you've shown us is amazing. Any final pointers you'd like to share with us
Yes,
before we go to
definitely.
Q&A?
True, true. This is one just a fact figure which I would like to share with all the marketers over there, with all the professionals and with all the students. So guys, this is one graph which clearly mentions that digital ad spends are going to be 60% of the entire spend which we have as a company. So right now it will be 80%. This again study was done before COVID-19 outbreak. But believe me, even if this goes, digital marketing, if I have 100% budget of my marketing to spend, I will be spending 60% out of it on digital media, and that kind of potential is there. And the next key takeaway which I would like to tell you all, that yes, with digital marketing, the target audience refinement, leading to building powerful customer experience with the platforms is possible, which I told you. Even if you want to target audience for your baby products. See that example, remember? Then the ROI, which I kept on talking about, return on investment is huge. 1000% also it can go. Return on ad spend can go more than 2000%. Believe me, I have seen that. We did it basically. So when we give this training to our students, whatever facts and figures I have shown you guys were from our own platforms, and I tried to give you the actual like live project exposure. So that is where I'm coming from basically. Okay. Then identifying the appropriate KPI, the way we discussed about impressions and reach. Yes, CTR, click-through rate. Click-through rate plays important role. So you can understand the KPIs quite well. Can be used by all businesses. We discussed about this, right from the small blogger to the large entity or company. Every business requires SEO because guys, over here, I would like to add 2 minutes that whenever we search something, let's say I'm searching for order food online and I see some website, the trust factor increases, and that's why SEO is very, very important for brand building. Okay. And the next thing is brand building itself, then the automation we discussed about, and knowing how to build effective funnel. AIDA, remember? Yeah. So yeah, that's all from my side, Robin. Uh,
That's amazing. Thank you so much. It's fantastic for us to partner with our campus in India, our Regenesys campus in India, to really bring you amazing facilitators who are at the cutting edge of technology, such as Sandeep this afternoon. We've loved learning from you, and your experience and your live case studies and examples have really enriched the concepts this afternoon. And we know that India is really the capital of software development and human capital. It's really all happening there. So we're absolutely very fortunate to have you here this afternoon. So thank you so much for that. We did answer a couple of questions as we went through the session, but if everyone's okay to just stay a few minutes extra, and if you're okay, Sandeep, if I could ask you some of the questions that have come through, which I think are quite interesting. Emmanuel is quite interested on how we analyze the data that comes from digital marketing. How do you analyze the data? How do you track the data? What do you do with all the information that our digital marketing campaigns give us?
Fantastic. So for this, now I'm tempted to go on the actual tool. Let me go out of this. Okay. So yeah, over here, can you see my screen, everyone?
We still see your presentation.
Okay, it must be lagging a little bit.
Okay.
Now, sharing is paused. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Resume. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am sharing my PPT. That's why. All right. Let me share my entire screen now. Okay, here you go. Can you see the screen now?
We can, yes. Thank you.
This is how we can track. So this is for the actual website, and you can see multiple things are there, guys. Real time also we can track. Okay, I go real time and you can see on my screen right now how many people are visiting my website right now. We can see that which page they are visiting right now. We can see that. We can see the audience with respect to demographics, interest, geo, behavior, technology, mobile, everything. Okay, we can see the audience with respect to acquisition, the screenshot which I shown to all of you, with respect to channels, like if the users are coming from organic search, or they are coming from social media, or they are coming from direct, so this is how, guys, we can see the data. Yeah.
That's amazing. I love how visual it is, and you can really get an understanding of what's happening. That's fantastic. We've seen now it's a really important skill, Sandeep, and even more so as we continue in this new normal and this context of the next world. Where does one start if one is new to digital marketing? There's a question on how do I start out in this space?
So the best and basic example I would like to tell you is, I told you the important component is having a website. This is one freebie from my side to all the participants. Where can I send this particular URL? I want to send a URL, Robin.
I will make a note of it, and we are sending the recording. I could perhaps send it out with the recording
The
tomorrow.
URL is sites dot, you guys can see on my screen, which is sites.google.com. Go on to this particular website, create your own free website. One, sites.google.com. I hope everyone has written it. Yeah. Next
Perfect,
is
thanks.
go on blogger.com and again register yourself, which is also a free tool. Okay. Next, I would like to I want everyone to be entrepreneurs. Okay.
I
Let's
love
make
it.
everything entrepreneur now. So it's Shopify, shopify.com. So shopify.com, guys, you get a free trial for 15 days. Okay. Register on this website. You will understand at least 30% of e-commerce website. And the best thing is Regenesys is there for you. Definitely everything will be taught. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you for those very practical starting points. And I have made a note of those sites, so I'll make sure it goes into the email with the recording of today's session for everybody. But once again, thank you so much for sharing with us this afternoon or this evening in your case. We really do appreciate it. I'd like to remind everyone that we have an introduction to digital marketing course with Sandeep. And you will get also the information about that course on the email you will receive tomorrow with the recording of today's masterclass. So please have a look at that. As you can tell, there's so much to talk about with this topic. There's so much to get into, and there's so much we still have to learn. So please have a look for that course on the introduction to digital marketing. As you have attended this masterclass, you will all be able to have you'll be eligible for an early bird discount of up to 20% if you register before the 28th of April. So that's a fantastic deal for all of you. So please have a look out for that communication coming for us. And please also remember Regenesys, have a look at our social media pages, have a look at our website. We offer a lot of open enrollment programs, but we are also able to customize programs for you and your business specifically. We have a fantastic masterclasses lined up this weekend as well. So please have a look on our pages for those. Tomorrow we have AI, data science, and machine learning coming up. So we do hope to see you there. But otherwise, have a fantastic evening further. And thank you so much for being with us. Goodbye.